Have you ever been in a position where maybe you've had a few breakups and you start to ask yourself, is it me? Is there something I'm saying? Something I'm doing? Well, that's the conversation we're going to have here today on Relationship Thursday. How you guys doing? This is Ron Simplified Myers, author, podcaster, and your uplifting life partner. Now, this is one, we were just having this conversation, me and another young man, we were talking about this particular topic. And a lot of people take responsibility for breakups. I shouldn't say take responsibility because you should take responsibility for the roles that you play in every relationship. But I should say they blame themselves for the breakup and they take full blame for the breakup. Understand there are two sides to everything. And so the responsibility side is to look at what you brought to the table, maybe things that you could have changed, but at the same time, don't beat yourself up. Because one of the things that I would look at first when I talk to people, and that's kind of what we were talking about, is did you first off figure out what it is that you're looking for? Did you do that part? And again, like we talked about creating that list. And the purpose of the list, as I've said before, is so that you can look and see chances are very good you don't qualify for the person that you're looking for. And then you go make the adjustments. It's not about changing people. It's about you making the adjustments that you think will make you better. And in the process, you'll attract different people because you're different. Does that make sense? You think different, you're going to act different, you're going to hang in different places. All these differences are going to, of course, attract different people. So once we get us together, then we can go out and start creating that list. I mean, we've already created the list, but we're going to make sure that we match the list. And then you got to, once you're out here talking to people, did they even fit the list that you created? You created a list. You're making sure you're prepared to be the person who qualifies for that person, and then you didn't qualify the person. Think about that. And all of a sudden, when you look at it, you go, that's true. Not only that, we talk about the red flags. When you notice them in a person, do not. I remember I had a family member, I used to tell that all the time. They were always trying to date people that had red flags, and they knew they had red flags, but their belief was they could change that person and they can help that person, and that's okay. And that's what I told them. That's okay. Just don't make them your partner. Help them through the process. Help them to get healed, or on that path. And once they're in a healed position, or at least close to it, or where you know that they're going to stick to the program and the healing is, I mean, it doesn't have to be at the final stages, but you know they're going to complete it. And if you want to look at being in a relationship with them at that point, that's up to you. But don't do it when the people got the red flags, when they got issues. Quit trying to heal people while you're dating them. Get that taken care of in advance because you're setting yourself up when you already know this person has challenges. And we're talking red flag challenges. They got some serious, or they got some personal baggage that they have not cleaned up. And you know that from the start. And you step into that relationship. You set yourself up for what takes place. And that's really the purpose of this particular conversation, is saying, if you see it, don't step into it. It's going to do nothing but create stress, problems, and you're going to ask those questions, is it me? Well, it is you because you didn't make sure they qualified, or you didn't do the work on yourself. So you do have to take responsibility for your part. But at the same time, I'm not going to tell a person to blame yourself. And every time you get out of a relationship, you're looking at it's me, 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 me. And you're not willing to give other people their portion of the relationship and why it didn't work. Because we all have our challenges. We all have our as they say, our crosses to bear. And leave them with theirs. The purpose of our lessons is to look at ours and see what can we get better at. And that's the only thing you work at. But whatever you do, don't sit there and take on the blame and go, it's me, 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 me. Folks, again, take responsibility for your parts, but understand they played a role too. And if you get your stuff together, chances are pretty good you're going to realize they weren't the person to begin with, and you were just trying to make them be the one. So as you guys know, it ain't right, it ain't wrong. It is my opinion. Now run on over to my app over at Google Play And at the Apple Store, it's Simplified You, not the word you, the letter U, Simplified You. It's a free download, and that's going to give you access to everything that I got going on. I got a couple of video series that'll be released here real soon. One of them is going to be coping with the loss of a loved one. I feel at this time, the times that we're in right now, a lot of people need that. So I'm going to get that one done quickly. And I got two other ones that are getting ready to be released, probably within the next couple of weeks. All of them probably will be, three different ones will be out within the next 30 days, but you'll know if you get the app, you'll know when they're released. And anyway, I look forward to you taking advantage of those programs, because I know the information is very valuable and can help you get control of your life. And as you know, if you're not having fun, folks, you know, you should be doing something else. I'll talk to you on the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.